What's up, guys? Tony here with For the Corps. Today's video is going to be all about basic Marine Corps knowledge. All right, we're going to go over a list of things that you should know and familiarize yourself with before you ship off to boot camp. All right, all of this stuff is going to be things you're going to learn in boot camp, but the more you know before you go, the better off you're going to be. All right, lucky for you guys, I put this all in the form of a free ebook that you guys are going to get for free. All right, there's no sales pitch, nothing like that. The point of my channel, like I've told you guys before, is to create a free resource that I wish I had when I joined back in 2010. There are a few ways you guys can get this ebook. First things first, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on this, and let me know if you're even interested in getting this for yourself. But also, join the Discord community. All right, it's grown, got over 80 members. You know, a lot of people are currently in the delayed entry program. We've got Marines in there. And it's a place where you guys can go and ask your questions, answer questions, talk to me directly. All right, it's easy to reach me in there because YouTube does a really shitty job of filtering comments. And it's hard as a creator to respond to all those comments, just the way it filters them out. So join the Discord, right? The link's right here at the top of this video. Also down in the description below. Visit forthecorps.com. Got plenty of free resources there. I'm adding more, every week to it. And, if you guys want this ebook, it's totally free. All right. I just had it made for you guys, and I'm going to give it to you guys for free because, look, I wish I had something like this when I joined. All right. I made a bunch of shitty flashcards, and, that helped me out for sure. But, I wish I had a one-stop shop that I could have gone to for information. All right. Marine Corps Boot Camp, everything you must know before you go. All right, little about me section. I'm not going to read the whole thing. There's the table of contents. All right, this thing's 14 pages long. And we're going to go over Marine Corps ranks, general orders, Marine Corps core values, leadership traits, the Marines hymn, Rifleman's Creed, and military time. All right, like I said, these are all things that you guys are going to learn in boot camp. But check it out. I would at least familiarize yourself with majority of this information. All right, I would memorize your general orders, your ranks, the core values, and leadership traits if you can before you leave, because check it out, boot camp's stressful enough as it is, and the more you can, memorize this stuff and know it before you get there, because your drill instructors are gonna ask you, what's your 6th general order? And you better know that shit or you're gonna get slayed up on the quarterdeck. So let's get into it. Marine Corps ranks. All right, we've got all the enlisted ranks, warrant officer, and officer ranks. All right, so if you guys don't know what an E5 is, when somebody asks you what rank is an E5, if you don't know it's a sergeant, right, you got some studying to do. All right, warrant officer, you're probably not going to need to know what a warrant officer and the different warrant officer ranks are too much, but it's in here. It's a place where you guys can, like I said, just familiarize yourself with these things, because when you're on base and you see ranks on somebody's collar, you better know when and when not to salute them. All right? So, like I said, we've got all the enlisted ranks, warrant officer, and officer ranks. All right? So, I would encourage you guys to memorize at least the enlisted and the officer ranks. Okay? If somebody asks you what an O2 is, all right, you better know it's a first lieutenant. All right? Let's move on. Now, these are ranks continued. The spoken descriptions you guys can see up there at the top on the right of that chart. Like an E1, private, no insignia, there's no rank on your collar, and there's no description. If you go down to E6, staff sergeant, it's going to be 3 stripes, crossed rifles, and 1 rocker. All right? Now, I would just familiarize yourself with the spoken descriptions, all right, because they're going to quiz you on that stuff in boot camp. And like I said, you better know the answers to those questions. All right, now moving on. 11 general orders of the century, right? When you guys are doing fire watch in boot camp, which you're going to be doing every single night, right? And somebody asks you to report your post and state your 4th general order, like I said, you got to know that shit. So these are 1 through 5 right here. On the next page, we've got the remaining. So these apply even when you get into the Fleet Marine Force. All right, so when you guys are in the fleet, you got your parent unit, you're going to stand duty. All right, it's a 24-hour post, and if a higher rank walks in, right, the duty officer of the night, whatever it is, if they walk in and they ask you what your 11th general order is, you better stand up, report your post, and state your 11th general order. All right? Moving on to Marine Corps core values, honor, courage, commitment. All right, these are, look, the bedrock of our character as Marines. All right, honor, courage, commitment. You're going to hear that all the time. So familiarize yourself with these, what each one means, and just memorize them. All right, I don't think it's very hard to memorize honor, courage, commitment, but you're going to be asked what your core values are. These are it. All right, your leadership traits. Now, the acronym for this is JJ did tie buckle. All right, that's how you memorize it. That's how we were taught to memorize it in boot camp. And if you memorize that, you know, you can freaking memorize the rest of these. All right, so there are 14 of them. And look, you don't need to memorize them all right now before you ship out. But if you can, look, I highly encourage it. All right, and then over here on the right, you got the Marines hymn. You guys are going to be singing this shit in boot camp. It's pretty motivating. All right, you're going to sing it when you get into the fleet, and every Marine should know the Marines hymn. Now, moving on, you got your Rifleman's Creed. All right, you've probably seen Full Metal Jacket, right? This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. All right, you guys are going to memorize this in boot camp. You're going to do a lot of work with your weapons. You're going to be breaking down that M16 or M4, whatever it is in boot camp these days. You're going to be breaking it down, and you're going to get to know every piece of that weapon. You know, just read through it a bunch of times, kind of familiarize yourself with it. Like I said, the more you can memorize, the better off you're going to be. So moving on to military time, you know, I would definitely encourage you guys to memorize military time, how to read it, right? How to translate it from regular time into military time, because when you get in the military, this is what you're going off of, all right? Familiarize yourself with this. All right, so check it out. Like I said, this is a completely free guide for you guys. All right, if you are considering joining the Marine Corps, if you're in the delayed entry program, you know, feel free to download this. All right, hit me up in the comments. Like I said, join the Discord community. I'll post a link above again. Visit forthecorps.com. You know, all these links and resources are down below in the description on all my videos. All right. Like I said, the Discord community is the best place for you guys to interact with each other, get to know each other. We've got guys in there who are shipping out to boot camp the same time. All right. So you guys can get to know each other potentially before you even ship out. All right. Ask your questions, answer questions, talk to me directly. And look, I'm going to keep putting out free content for you guys. All right. I am not going to sell this to you because, look, you can get it for free. I just bundle it up in one place. All right. And I'm giving it to you guys completely free. No sales pitch, nothing like that. All right. So I put a lot of work into this. I paid a decent amount of money to have somebody make this. And look, it's just a resource for you guys. All right. So let me know your thoughts down below. I'll be seeing you guys real soon. This is Tony with For the Corps. Semper Fi.